everybody, what is up? My name is Mackenzie.
And I'm Jonathan.
We are husband and wife, and together we are Paradise Games.
And today, hold your butts, folks, we have a brand new game, Farts and Fairies, the high-octane, fun-fueled battle of the fartist.
Now, we caught wind of this game when the Fart Chief and the creators of Farts and Fairies reached out to us to tell us all about their brand new Kickstarter, Farts and Fairies, and we're here to tell you our thoughts on it.
We're going to tell you who we think will have a gas playing this game.
Yeah, so I'll leave links to the Kickstarter down below and you can check them out in our description. Now, let's toot our horns and give a grand fanfare to Farts and Fairies. Woo woo! In Farts and Fairies, players take turns drawing cards from the deck and playing cards to defend. Clear out those gassy clouds and take down other players. Most commonly, players will initiate a fart attack.
I fart in your general direction.
A, take the fart full on.
Good thing we still got some of those N95s.
B, play a survival card, diverting or reversing the fart back at your opponent.
And this is the Rudy Tooty aim and shoot!
Or C, playing a fairy card to otherwise destroy or divert the cloud.
Alright, now that was the base game for Farts and Fairies, so bought it for the whole family, but want to have some after-hours fun, there's also the adults-only expansion, which adds new mechanics. What? We got new attacks, new defenses, all these new things that spice up that gameplay. Also, a lot of really hilarious cards that are pretty risque and a bit vulgar, so I'm not sure if we're going to show those on our YouTube board. Probably not,
No, we
right?
won't.
Okay, but we're not gonna risk it, but check it out, they're hilarious.
All right, so what do we think of Farts and Fairies? So Farts and Fairies is a really cute, small, compact game. And if farts is your type of humor, then I think you're gonna get a real chuckle out of this game.
All right, so this game is straight take that. So the whole game, all you're doing, you're gonna be like shooting toots at people and they're gonna have to like swat those off and be like, no, martial farts. And they're gonna try to bounce those around. And those cards will go like a good 3-4 bounces before they land in somebody's fart bank. That's bad. Once it's in your fart bank, at the end of the game, you count up your fart bank and it's the person with the lowest score there that has the least potent cloud who wins that game. So that's what you're trying to do, and basically you'll spend all your turns doing that.
So who is this game for? So this game is targeted, I believe, for younger audiences, unless you add on the adult expansion, then we'll get more of that in a minute. But on the box it says 8+, but I feel like 6 could even play this. Oh, yeah. And I would say about the golden sweet spot would be about 6 to 13 for the base game. And one thing that's really cool about this game is that every single game that you purchase, they will donate a copy to a child in a hospital.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and so they say that's because farts are funny and laughter is the best kind of medicine. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Now, if you want to like get real with this game with your adult friends on a late night, the adults only expansion is a lot of fun. It is pretty ridiculous. Some of the cards, like the first time I looked at them, I'm like, ooh, I'm a total prude. But we played it a couple times and it was a lot of fun. Now, what I will say about this is it also added in a lot of new mechanics. So this actually really spiced up the game. And honestly, I kind of wish that some of this was included in like the child version too. Yeah. But total must have, very necessary for playing with adults.
Yeah, so I think if you were an adult, I would add on the adult expansion because it made the game a little bit more complicated, and that I enjoyed that aspect. So let's talk a little bit about the components. The components came very nice. The box is really nicely built. Good. The cards are really high quality, and one thing I really like is that every single fart card is a unique name and a unique piece of art.
That's good.
So I really enjoyed that in the game. So every single thing is going to be new, and they actually have some really creative fart puns. We have Da Vinci the Fartist, Pop Officer, the Toot Fairy, T-Farty, Fartosaurus, Fartichokes, Renee Disfarts.
It says, I stink, therefore I am. That's so funny.
My goodness, I never thought I would say the word fart so much on my channel.
We got close with Cards Against Humanity Family
That's
Edition.
True. And the puns don't stop at the base game. They also extend to the adult expansion, so you can just use your mind on all those fun fart puns that they could do with those, and it really did make me laugh. It was really creative.
I have a recommendation. If they're gonna make another expansion, I would love to see a King Tut or King Tutankhamun. We'll get a nice little like Egyptian one.
King Tutankhamun. A toot's a common. All right, everyone, and that is our review of Farts and Fairies. Their Kickstarter is now live, and you can find it by clicking the link below and go check that out in our description. Thank you so much to Farts and Fairies for sending us this review copy. We had a lot of fun playing it, and go check it out. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel. We put out board game videos every single week and game-related content, and I'm really excited about some upcoming content that we have, so keep out on the horizon for that. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and
Happy playing!